So, a lot of people ask me, how do you make your thumbnails? What font do you use? Please teach me how to make thumbnails like you, please. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how I made my thumbnails, how exactly I make them. You will need a background. You can just search in Google Minecraft shaders background. Just find whichever you like. You can also search Minecraft Bedwars background. Once you got your background, you just save it. I know you guys know how to save your images from Google as well. After that, you go to namemc.com and just. So in my case, I'm gonna be making a thumbnail for roof. How to jitter click 20 plus FPS. So I'm gonna search his name. You just click on the profile of whichever, not roof specifically. You can just search yourself, but in my case, I'm making a thumbnail for a roof, so I'm gonna be making a thumbnail from him. So once you get here, you know this thing, you can just play around with it. Find the position you like. I like doing this. And then you save image. You just save it. Roof shapes. You can name it anything, to be honest, but it just depends on you. So here he said how to jitter click 20 plus FPS. So don't put the whole title in the thumbnail because that just looks ugly. Don't put like how to jitter click 20 plus FPS in Minecraft. That's bad. So you may need to open up Photoshop CC 2017 to CS6, depends on you, whichever you have. Just download anything from YouTube. Search width 1920, height 1080, pixels, specifically pixels. Also, I don't really care about that. Color mode, nah, that doesn't matter. Transparent, this is important. Can I? Not really important. Transparent. You can white or transparent, doesn't matter. So just copy this and then click on OK. So you should have this rectangle right here. So you will go to File, Place, and then I have my backgrounds here. So you can just let's pretend you have a background. Save. You can just pick whichever you want. In my case, I'm gonna be choosing. So this is also an important part. You don't wanna just hold left click and resize it like that because that's gonna mess up the, I don't know what's this called, the size, whatever. I'm not a genius, so yeah. Make sure to hold down shift while resizing so the size doesn't like mess up or whatever. So press enter. There, you will have this. Press on Control J and then filter, blur. Could I use motion blur, radial blur? I do radial blur, so about 10 is enough. Okay. It may look really bad, it's too bad, but I recommend lowering the opacity down to 40. See how it doesn't show up that much, but it has a nice shake effect. See how that looks different. So once you have that, file, place, change it again, whichever you downloaded your character at. Double click on that. So we have here roof. Just resize it. Hold down shift again while resizing it. You can tilt it and then just find the position you like. With that, see how it doesn't pop out that much. It kind of blends in the background. You will need a layer style, this thing right here. You can check out Turtle's videos about this, so I'm gonna link that in the description. So you see how it pops out more and how it kind of doesn't blend in. So while you have that, you will have to click on this one, horizontal type tool. You can use any font like Lucky Sky, or if you like a more simple one, you can use Cocoa Leaves. Right there we go. For me, I use Lucky Sky. Doesn't really matter what font you use. No one really cares as long as it looks good. So it's gonna look really tiny, not for me, but you just resize it like that. So jitter, you resize it like that, like how we resize it. You should usually jitter. So we have here jitter. I have a type tool for my text. It's basically this blending options. Right click on that blending option, and then drop shadow. Just copy this color overlay. Doesn't really matter. You can use pink. That looks bad. We'll use yellow. A yellowish orange photo. Stroke, it can either be white or black. Does white look good with it? We'll use gray. This kind of looks good. So just copy this too, and then this one. I don't want to pronounce that. Just copy this too. And then here we are. Jitter, Control T to resize. To be able to move it and stuff. There we go. And then while you have the text, make sure you have this thing selected. Edit, transform, and then warp. You can use arc lower, arc upper. Doesn't really matter. You can just change it. So 50. That looks ugly. You may need to change it to between 7 or 10. I usually place it at 7. So there we are. You know how it kind of looks like that? It looks better, basically, more attractive. So you're just gonna resize it like that. Use the arrow keys to lower it down a bit. Jitter, and then 20 plus CPS. Assuming you can type. Jitter 20 plus CPS. There we are. We will use the same thing. Edit, transform, warp, and arc. 7 again. There we have it. That's the thumbnail. You can actually use it like that right now. It's enough. But no, it could get better. So we're gonna make it look better. So we're gonna file place this thing border. You can just search up 1920 by 1080 solid color, whatever color you want. So while you have that, it should fill up the whole thing. You may want to drag this down above, below all these layers, and then above the two backgrounds. Okay, so that looks bad. Blending options, color overlay, black, turn that down to black. And we're gonna stroke that doesn't sound good. So position inside, put it inside. Color white, and then just 54 is enough. So see, it's kind of bad, but opacity 25, put it down to 25. See how that kind of has that effect? We will actually lower that down. That kind of looks gross. 35, that's good. you can use it like this, but you can add this kind of zoom thing. I don't know. I don't know what's it called. You can do this. Enter. Zoom effect. Put this below. And color overlay. White. There we go. And then guess what we're gonna do? Opacity. 25 again. There we are. There we have it. Here's the thumbnails. Yeah, that looks good. So once you have this, file, save as, PNG, thumb1. Rename it whatever you want. If you're making it for someone, just send it to them. Doesn't really matter. Upload. Might as well just send a heart. There we go. Well, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, please share it to people so that they know how to make thumbnails. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. See you next time. Bye.